Hi everyone, it's Jill Foster here for Penny Black, and I am so excited to be sharing with you our brand new winter collection of new stamps, dies, stick and shine, embossing folders, lots and lots of really fun things. So let's start off. I always like to show you the sentiments first so that you will be seeing these used on the cards throughout this video. So I'll give you a look at them first. The first is 30-994 Warmest Thoughts. I love these greetings. I love that they can work for Christmas. They can also work for winter time cards, like everyday wintertime cards, friendship cards that you're sending in the winter, and even New Year's. So super versatile set. Same thing with this is a miniature 3 by 4 inch transparent set, 30-998 Winter Vibes. And again, I love these sentiments and I especially love the sizes of these sentiments. I found myself reaching for them lots and lots of times on all of these cards. So next up, we have four new embossing folders. So embossing folders is a pretty new product line for Penny Black, and I love the designs that we're sharing with you. They are super versatile, so they're a great investment that you'll reach for many, many times. The first is 65-010 filigree, and as you can see on this card, it's gorgeous, elegant, great for holiday cards, but you could reach for this year round. I love inking on top of them. That's my favorite technique with embossing folders, and I also just love them for subtle white on white texture. The next is 65-011 triangle pattern. Again, a super nice geometric type pattern that's beautiful for the holidays. Kind of gives you a sort of Christmas tree vibe, but you could definitely reach for this as more as just a geometric design throughout the whole year. The next up we have is 65-010 all over stitches. Again, great any time of year. I love the subtle texture that this gives when you just use it white or add a touch of inking on top. And it's just a really nice embossing folder when you want to have a little bit of something but not anything that's too powerful or overwhelming to the rest of your design. And then this embossing folder is a must-have, I think, for winter and Christmas, 65-013 Blizzard. These snowflakes are so delicate and intricate. I just love how they look when they're embossed. On this card, I've inked over the top of them. And here I've just done them white on white, which I think is so beautiful for Christmas time, just embossing white paper. It's so simple, but so pretty. So I feel like you can see the texture of these so much better when it's in video form and not just photography. So I thought I'd a couple of times here within this video I would pop in some actual video footage looking at some of these cards. So this one here you can see that all over stitches pattern on there. This is that triangle pattern. And just a note, I will list for you down in the YouTube description box a link to our blog. And on that blog post, I'm going to show you every single card that's in this video. And under every single card, I will list each product used on that card and link it to our online store if you want to check out any of these in more detail. There is that filigree embossing folder in the background, again, just with that inked on top using an ink blending tool and a foam pad, and layered some die cuts on there. And then this is the Blizzard embossing folder. It is just so detailed, and you might be spotting some stick and shine designs on these cards, and I will be showing you more of those in just 1 second here. But there is then a closer look at that embossing folder. So we do have new stick and shine designs. If you're new to our stick and shine designs, it's an easy way to add foil to your projects without any heat or expensive tools. It's basically like a rub-on transfer that transfers the sticky design onto your paper, and you can layer foil on top to transfer that design. So the first here that we have is Shimmering Tune. I love it trimming this apart. So you get 2 sheets in each package, and then you can trim them apart. I used it several times as like a border on the card. I wanted to show you here how simple it is to work. I just trimmed it apart, peeled off the backing sheet. I am pressing this onto smooth cardstock, and I'm using our applicator tool. You can also just rub it with your fingers, with your hand, but the applicator tool does work really well. And then I'm laying a foil right on top and then rubbing again with that applicator tool. You can also rub it with your finger or your hand. You peel it up and it's that easy, and the design is foiled. So that is a look at that design. I love the music notes. You could use it any time of year, but I really love it especially with bird stamps or Christmas designs. Christmas music is just such a fun part of the season, and I love hinting at that with some music notes on my cards. This is another stick and shine design. This is 15-009 Snow Shimmer. You get lots of really wonderful size snowflakes as part of this set, and then also this gorgeous snowflake border, which I'm showing you here. You can just place that on your card. Use the applicator tool to rub it and transfer that sticky design onto your paper. We have another video that really walks you through this step by step even more. If you want to see it more in action, I'll link that video for you down in the YouTube description box below. If you want to check out more of our stick and shine designs and just see it in action a little bit more. But I did try to show you here how these were used. Just a quick little look at how it works. It's also so much prettier, I think, when you see it on camera than just like photography still shots of the cards. So again, I just laid my foil shiny side up and I am rubbing it with that applicator tool, lifting it up, and the foil design has transferred. So you can see there, it's just beautiful on cards, especially in real life, because that shine is just a little bit more subtle than it looks on camera there. There you can see it just is this beautiful design, and you could add anything that you want to the inside, including our masterpieces made simple. So again, here's that card, and look at that in the light. How stunning it is. It takes a simple card and really elevates it very easily. Another new stick and shine design that I'm super excited about is 15-011 Posted Shine. So if you love our posted stamp and die set where you can basically design your own postage stamps, this is designed to work with it. So now you can add just a little subtle touch of foiling to those postage stamp designs. So again, you can just trim off the parts that you want to use. You rub it onto your smooth paper, then you can rub it with your finger or using that applicator tool. And we do also sell foil that you can buy in packs, a metallic pack or a pack with colors. Again, all that will be listed and linked for you over on that blog post. So you can add that. This is our posted die. It has a stamp set that goes with it. It's been very, very popular. I've been trying to use it for every season, and I will be featuring it with these new stamps too. And again, you can just trim off from this stick and shine design the piece that you want to use. You can layer them. So you can see here, you can layer them. I'm even going to use, I think on this one I use different colors of foil for each design. So one for that circular element and one here for this. Yep, I used gold and a little bit of silver. And so fun, such a great addition, a subtle little touch you can add to your cards. And here you can see where I've used that with the posted stamp and die set and with a new stamp, a new bird on the inside there. And I'll be showing you that more in just a minute. Also notice there's that embossing folder in the background. So with some of these real simple touches, the embossing folders, the foiling, you can easily make a really stunning, elegant card. We also have a new sentiment stick and shine design, Sentiment Shine 15-012. So just to look at this here in action, you can trim apart the sentiment that you want on your card, rub it using the applicator tool that transfers that design, which is sticky, to your paper. You want to do it onto a smooth cardstock. Put down your foil, shiny side up, rub on top of it, and it will transfer then that foil onto the sticky design. You can also use the stick and shine designs. You can transfer it to your paper and sprinkle with embossing powder or sprinkle with glitter. So you don't have to use them with foil either. So here is a look at that sentiment on a card. And also just a look here at that applicator tool that I was using. That is the Stick and Shine applicator. You don't have to use it. You can just use your hand and your fingers, but I have used it now. Last time I made videos, I didn't have it yet, but I have used it now and it is wonderful. So, more new stamps in this collection. First, we're going to do some winter scene building, and this release has like anything you could ever want to stamp and paint or color a winter scene. So we've got lots of stamps here you can mix and match, including this one, which is called Woodland. It has lots of different items, size to work together and to mix and match with other stamps. So on this card here, you'll see some birch trees and some other trees in the background, and I'll be showing you those on the other sets. But just to give you an idea of how you can mix and match these different scenic stamps, like I said, it's everything you could ever want. I had so much fun just sitting down and making scenic cards, getting in that winter Christmas mood. I love that you can use these for Christmas, but you can also use these other times of year. You can change your sentiment, use them for sympathy cards. They're also great for masculine cards too. So the set you just saw there was Scene Builder, and here are a couple of here is a card featuring that design. We also have 31-017 Wildlife. Again, a great mix of different designs in here that are really fun to mix and match together, and great for holiday cards or great for any type of winter card or masculine card making. This one, I'm so in love with everything on this set. This is Scenic Layers. So again, you can see there where I've used those trees in the background, but then added the deer from a previous stamp set and the fox from another previous stamp set. So with just 2 or 3 sets there, the possibilities are just endless. Now we also have a couple of cling scenic stamps. These are fun if you don't want to compose the scene yourself. This has everything done for you, or you can also mix and match them with the other scenic stamps. So that one you're looking at is Snowed In. Really fun to stamp with these and design your own scenes. You feel like quite the artist, but you don't have to do all of the thinking. And this one is 40-918 Country Cabin. And I had a lot of fun making a card with this one with kind of a unique sky, sort of a sunset look to it. And I just love the depth of the different trees and of the scene here that is created. And the illustrator of the stamp has done all the work for you. You just get to have the fun adding the color. We also have several new creative dies out in this release. They are very versatile and they can mix and match with those scenic stamps as well. So this one is 51-790 Tree Trio. And I do hope to have some how-to videos coming out with making some of these scenic cards. So I'm excited to be sharing those with you coming up pretty soon. Here you can see where I've mixed and matched those with the fox stamps and the tree stamps in the background, and also snowbake die. So you can do a lot of mixing and matching. It's a great way to add layer, but if you don't like masking stamped items, you can layer your dies right on top. This is 51-798 Antlers. Beautiful set of deer dies. I love the way that they can be positioned together. So here is a card with those. And again, you can see I've done some mixing and matching with those trees as well. And then I've also used those deer on a tag design. And you'll notice I have quite a few tags within this video. I love making holiday tags and Christmas tags. I think it is just so much fun and adds such a handmade touch to gift giving. So you'll see lots of ideas for those as well within this video. We also have 51-796 Berry Basket. You get the small little berry dies, the basket, and of course the tree or the branches that go with it. You could use those as berries or ornaments. And I especially love this basket because I feel like that could be used all year round. I'm really looking forward to adding like springtime flowers in there, and even you can add different dies to the inside of the basket to give it a completely different look. And I just think that's going to be really versatile. Something that I reach for quite often is that wonderful basket design, and that's just one pass through the die cutting machine and it cuts it out and gives it that great texture as well. Here you can see size differently on a couple of cards and also on a tag. And you'll see some of those snowflakes from that new Stick and Shine design in the background. In keeping with that woodland theme and also versatility, next up we have 51-797 Wood Grain Circle. Here I've layered it behind a circular frame on my card, and I love that you can tuck different elements in front of this. Again, this is not something I think you don't have to just use it for winter cards. It'd be beautiful with flowers with it as well. Now we have another one of our large sentiment dies. This is 51-792 Immense Hope. Again, I cannot get enough of these big dies that have the large letter O because your card design is done for you. All you need to do is fill that letter O with whatever you are inspired to, and your card is pretty much complete. So you can see here I added some stamping inside of it. Here again on another card I have added another one of our dies to the hope, to the letter O. So many different possibilities and ideas that you can use with this, and it wouldn't have to be used for Christmas. Your secondary sentiment could change that for any type of occasion. Now we do have some feathered friends that are ready for the holidays, ready for some Christmas and some winter stamping. This set is gorgeous. This is 40-910 Feathered Friends. I made lots of cards with these guys and even snuck them onto a tag as well. But these are really beautiful. Now, up until this point, all of the cards that I've been showing, they've all been 4¼ by 5½ inch standard size cards. This one, though, is 5 by 7, but you can use these birds on a standard size card as well. So I just like to point that out so that you know all the others have been standard size cards, but these stamps are large enough that if you like to make a larger card, you can, but they aren't so big that you can't also put them on. Here I've even used them on a tag. More feathered friends. This is Winged Pair. Such happy little birds perched together. I love these guys and the tiny little ornaments in the tree. Just super unique. This card here is 5 by 7 inches, but you don't have to use this on a 5 by 7 card. I've also even used this on our posted stamp and die, which you'll see in a minute. And here is Pleasant Perch, another really beautiful bird stamp with a happy, chubby little bird. I just love this, the look on this bird's face. It's got a smiling beak. This is a 5 by 7 card, but again, you don't have to use it on a 5 by 7. Here is a look at what it looks like on a standard size card, and actually even smaller on the posted stamp and die set. And so just a very simple card. Using that same stamp, you can get a totally different look with it depending on how you position it onto your card. Now this stamp isn't a feathered friend, but I had to pop it in here with these other cling stamps. This is 40-915 Simply. Really elegant brushstroke stamp. If brushstroke stamps are like a solid silhouette type image that you apply your colors of ink directly to the stamp, and once you stamp it, it looks like it was hand painted. You don't see an outline around the image, but you actually just looks like it was hand painted on there. And so this one is a really great one if you're new to brushstroke stamps or if you just love them. I did one card using the whole image, and then that second card I stamped it going around the perimeter of the card, eliminating the vase for a different look. Now we have lots of cute and charming stamps. These guys are ready for winter and Christmas. Here is the cutest little snowman couple. This is 31-006 Chilly Days. I love these snowmen. I think they are so happy, and that little bird up on his hat is so cute. Here I've used it on a tag, but you can also use it on a card. I think I showed a card with it earlier in the video. We also have our teddy bears. Here is 31-007 Christmas Comfort. These guys are so sweet on their bench together. A pretty simple one-layer card. And I do also hope to have a video coming up for you featuring some of these cute critters and how I've made a couple of these cards. This set, these guys are so ready for the snow. This is 31-015 Snow Bears. They all just make me so happy. I made a lot of cards with these guys because I just thought they were so sweet. I've also layered them in with some of our those woodland scenic stamps. So you can see that tree in the background. I'll have another one, not this one, but another one coming up with the birch tree with the bear. So if you want to get some extra use and some sort of playful cards out of your scenic stamping, here is a way that you can do it. Just really fun to have that extra versatility. This guy is skiing by on his tag. And then here you can see where I layered him with the birch trees in the background and one of our new embossing folders on the side. Now we have the adorable Hedgie and Bear Friend on a couple of miniature 3x4-inch transparent sets. This one is decorating. Really fun, simple designs, but so cute. I had a lot of fun putting both of these stamps, this one and the one coming up, onto a tag and just really enjoying the coloring process with those. This one is 30-770 Cozy Wishes, so a couple of hedgies there, one who's climbed into the stocking. Very simple one layer tag here. And here is some of that charm that I was speaking of earlier. So this is 31-020 Snow Bouquet. I really love this image in particular. I love her face and her hair and that hat and coat. And I think this is just such a nice option to have if you're making cards for a young lady or a teenager or a college student. Just something different, sort of modern and fresh to have within your sort of stash of options for your Christmas and holiday and just winter cards. This would be great for a winter birthday as well. And she is so fun to color. And then this one is too fun and so playful. This is 31-020 Merrily. I love this little vignette of these animals headed with all their packages and even the tree in their car. Just so whimsical and unexpected and fun. Very simple card there with embossing folder on the side, and then here just using that on a tag. Again, just a really fun way, especially with all those presents. I think it's such a nice addition for a gift tag. We also have a new set of Masterpieces Made Simple. Our Masterpieces Made Simple are pre-printed panels sized at 3¼ by 4½ inches that are ready to go right onto your cards. And these are so great for those if you need to get a lot of cards made quickly or you just want to have some ready to make some last minute cards, or I know some folks that do all their cards with our Masterpieces Made Simple, especially if you have a lot to make. They have a linen finish. They're beautifully printed. So I'll give you a look here at the ones that are in this set. I just love the natural look of these and the variety that you get within this set. So it gives you some different options when you're creating. And I also hope to have a video for you featuring lots of different ways that you can use these with those new stick and shine designs. This sentiment set that I showed at the beginning of the video is also designed to work really well with these particular images. So you can see like there is a Masterpieces Made Simple with a bridge and a sentiment with a bridge. You don't have to use them together, but it's really nice to have those, even if you just put them on the inside of your card, to have that coordinating sentiment together. You can see how with just a little bit of simple layering, some stick and shine designs on here, an embossing folder, really beautiful cards that are easy to create and look very finished and just really fun to do. These are great if you're new to stamping or if maybe you want to make some cards with somebody who's never made cards before. These are a really great way to start and get them hooked into the hobby. So I'm showing you lots of different card ideas with these here because I just think that they are really fun option It's a way too, if you've made a lot of cards, you still want to be crafty, but maybe you don't want to think quite as hard. It's a way to get that creative outlet, but not use up too much crafty mojo when you're doing it. Here you can see where I've trimmed them down to fit inside of that stick and shine border. So you can use them with that as well. So it's another really great use for that. I've layered them here with that stick and shine design on the bottom with the music notes and then the embossing folder in the background. Also, you can put the sentiments right on top, the stick and shine sentiments, or you can use the stamp sentiments on there as well. And that's what I've done on this one. A little look there at the shine. And another card. So I put a lot of cards in here with these because I just had a blast creating with these. This is a design idea with them. This is not my original design. A talented gal, Susan Bradney, I first saw her make cards with this die of ours plus the masterpieces made simple, and I just loved how they look. That every year I like to try and make a few like that with the masterpieces made simple. So I hope you are enjoying this new winter collection from Penny Black. I would love to know, what has you most excited? What products do you love from this release? Please leave us a comment down in the YouTube description box below. We read them all and we just love getting your feedback. You guys are the most wonderful community out there. We're so blessed to have you sharing in this hobby with us. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button, and you can keep connecting with Penny Black on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, as well as our Instagram, website, and blog. And I've got all those linked for you down in the description box. Happy stamping!